Donald Trump's re-election sent shockwaves through the global economy. Investors and analysts around the world were left scrambling to understand the implications of another 4 years under his leadership. The initial reaction was a mix of uncertainty and cautious optimism, as markets tried to digest what this meant for future economic policies. His first term was marked by unconventional policies and trade disputes. From renegotiating NAFTA to imposing tariffs on China, Trump's approach was anything but traditional. These moves were aimed at protecting American interests, but often led to tensions with key trading partners. The global trade landscape was reshaped, and businesses had to adapt quickly to the new rules of the game. Now, with 4 more years, the question on everyone's mind is, what's next? Will we see a continuation of these aggressive trade policies, or will there be a shift towards more diplomatic solutions? The uncertainty is palpable, and everyone from small business owners to multinational corporations is watching closely. Will his policies continue to disrupt traditional economic norms? The financial markets are bracing for more volatility, as Trump's unpredictable style often leads to sudden and significant changes. Economists are divided on whether this approach will ultimately benefit the U.S. economy or lead to long-term instability. The answer is likely yes. Get ready for a bumpy ride. The roller coaster of market reactions is expected to continue, with periods of rapid growth followed by sharp declines. Business owners are preparing for a challenging environment where adaptability and resilience will be key to survival. Trump's economic agenda remains focused on America first. This means prioritizing American jobs, industries, and economic growth over global cooperation. While this approach has its supporters, it also faces criticism for potentially isolating the U.S. from important international partnerships. He believes in protecting American jobs and industries, even if it means challenging long-standing trade agreements. This protectionist stance has led to a resurgence in some sectors, such as manufacturing, but has also created friction with allies and trading partners who feel sidelined by these policies. This approach has created both opportunities and uncertainties for businesses and consumers alike. On one hand, there are new prospects for growth and investment within the U.S. On the other hand, the unpredictability of policy changes makes long-term planning difficult for many companies. The coming years will reveal the true extent of these economic shifts. As we move forward, the impact of Trump's policies will become clearer, shaping the future of the American and global economies in ways that are still unfolding. The world watches with bated breath, waiting to see how this new economic chapter will be written. One of Trump's most potent economic weapons is tariffs. These tariffs are essentially taxes on imported goods, making them more expensive for consumers. By imposing tariffs, Trump aims to protect American industries from foreign competition, ensuring that American-made products have a competitive edge in the market. This strategy is part of his broader economic policy to prioritize American businesses and workers. He has repeatedly used them to pressure trading partners like Mexico and Canada. For instance, in 2018, Trump imposed tariffs on steel and aluminum imports, citing national security concerns. This move was met with retaliatory tariffs from these countries, leading to a tense trade standoff. The administration believes that such measures are necessary to bring other nations to the negotiating table and secure more favorable trade deals for the United States. His rationale? To protect American jobs and reduce the trade deficit. The trade deficit, which is the difference between what the U.S. imports and exports, has been a long-standing issue. By reducing the influx of cheaper foreign goods, the administration hopes to boost domestic production and create more jobs for American workers. This approach is seen as a way to revitalize industries that have been struggling due to global competition. These tariffs are essentially taxes on imported goods, making them more expensive for consumers. As a result, everyday items from groceries to electronics could see price hikes. This has raised concerns among consumers and businesses alike, as higher costs could lead to reduced spending and slower economic growth. Critics argue that while the intention is to protect American jobs, the reality is that consumers bear the brunt of these policies. The proposed tariffs on Mexican and Canadian imports have raised concerns about a potential trade war. A trade war could have far-reaching consequences, affecting not just the countries directly involved, but also the global economy. Supply chains that span multiple countries could be disrupted, leading to delays and increased costs for businesses. This uncertainty has made markets jittery, with stock prices fluctuating in response to the latest developments. Such a conflict could disrupt supply chains, increase prices for consumers, and harm economic growth. Industries that rely on imported materials and components could face significant challenges, potentially leading to layoffs and reduced production. The ripple effects could be felt across various sectors, from manufacturing to retail. Economists warn that prolonged trade tensions could push the economy into a recession, undoing years of growth and stability. Businesses are bracing for the impact, unsure of what the future holds. Many are adopting a wait-and-see approach, delaying investments and expansion plans until there is more clarity. Small businesses, in particular, are vulnerable, as they often lack the resources to absorb higher costs. The uncertainty surrounding trade policies has created a challenging environment for entrepreneurs and established companies alike as they navigate the complexities of a shifting economic landscape. The automotive, agriculture, and manufacturing sectors are particularly vulnerable to Trump's trade policies. These industries rely heavily on cross-border supply chains and international markets. Tariffs on imported steel and aluminum, for example, have already increased costs for automakers. Farmers are also feeling the pinch. Retaliatory tariffs from China have targeted American agricultural exports like soybeans and pork. This has led to a decline in farm incomes and increased uncertainty in rural communities. The manufacturing sector, already facing challenges from automation, is grappling with higher input costs and disrupted supply chains. The uncertainty surrounding Trump's trade policies has contributed to market volatility. Stock prices have fluctuated wildly in response to trade war headlines and policy announcements. Investor sentiment remains fragile, with many worried about the long-term economic impact of protectionist policies. Some investors see opportunity in the chaos, betting on sectors that stand to benefit from Trump's policies, such as defense and infrastructure. However, the overall mood on Wall Street is one of cautious optimism at best. Section 5. Inflation looms. The Fed's balancing act. Trump's trade policies have also contributed to inflationary pressures. Tariffs on imported goods increase prices for consumers, while a tight labor market is pushing up wages. This puts the Federal Reserve in a difficult position. The Fed is tasked with keeping inflation in check while also supporting economic growth. Raising interest rates too quickly could stifle growth, but keeping them too low could lead to runaway inflation. The Fed's every move is being scrutinized by investors and businesses alike. Section 6. Staying ahead of the curve. What to watch for. In these uncertain times, it's more important than ever to stay informed. Keep an eye on key policy announcements, such as new tariffs or trade deals. Pay attention to economic indicators like inflation, GDP growth, and unemployment. Monitor market reactions to these developments, as they can provide insights into investor sentiment. By staying informed, you can make more informed decisions about your finances and investments. Section 7. Navigating uncertainty. A call for preparedness. The only certainty in the current economic environment is uncertainty. Trump's unpredictable nature makes it difficult to predict what policies he will pursue next. This makes it essential for businesses and individuals to be prepared for a range of potential outcomes. Diversify your investments, have a plan for your finances, and stay informed. Don't panic, but don't be complacent either. By being prepared, you can weather the storm and come out stronger on the other side. Section 8. The road ahead. Embracing change, seeking opportunity. While the road ahead may seem uncertain, it's important to remember that with change comes opportunity. New industries will emerge, existing businesses will adapt, and innovative solutions will be found. The key is to be adaptable, resourceful, and open to new possibilities. Don't be afraid to embrace change and seek out new opportunities. The economic landscape may be shifting, but with the right mindset and preparation, you can navigate the challenges and thrive in the years to come. Section 9. A final word. Knowledge is power. In the world of finance and economics, knowledge is power. This isn't just a catchy phrase, it's a fundamental truth that has stood the test of time. The more you understand about the financial world, the better you can navigate its complexities. Whether you're an investor, a business owner, or simply someone looking to manage your personal finances, having a solid grasp of economic principles can make all the difference. By understanding the forces at play, you can make more informed decisions about your money, your career, and your future. For instance, knowing how government policies affect the economy can help you anticipate market trends and adjust your investment strategies accordingly. Similarly, being aware of global economic events can provide insights into potential opportunities and risks. Stay curious, stay informed, and never stop learning. The financial landscape is constantly evolving, and what worked yesterday might not work tomorrow. By continuously educating yourself, you can stay ahead of the curve and make decisions that are in your best interest. Read books, follow financial news, and engage in discussions with experts and peers. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to navigate the complexities of the global economy and achieve your financial goals. Understanding trade policies, market dynamics, and economic indicators can give you a competitive edge. Whether you're looking to expand your business, invest in new markets, or simply save for the future, knowledge is your most valuable asset. Remember, the future is not something to be feared, but something to be shaped. With the right knowledge and tools, you can influence your financial destiny. Embrace the challenges and opportunities that come your way, and use your understanding of economics to make informed choices that benefit you and those around you. By staying informed, being prepared, and embracing change, we can all create a brighter economic future for ourselves and generations to come. It's not just about accumulating wealth, it's about making smart decisions that lead to sustainable growth and prosperity. So keep learning, stay engaged, and remember that knowledge truly is power.